You are not invited, but you are present at today's hearing, and you never take your oath. Why?
Counsel.
What is your presence?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, I am the Chief of Legal Affairs of the Office of the Vice President.
So?
I am here to represent the institution, Your Honor.
So you are here to represent the institution. You should, before talking, you should take your oath, because that is on record. You're a lawyer. You know that. You cannot speak until you take your oath. That's the rule, internal rules of this House and this committee. You cannot speak unless you take your oath, or else I will move to excuse you. First and foremost, since the good lawyer has no written authority coming from the Vice President. Second is that she never take her oath. So, Mr. Chair, first, I move that we strike out all, on record, all the statement being made by the good attorney.
Seconded.
Can you just inform me, Comsec, how many attempts kasama ng invitation o subpoenas ang in-exercise ng committee para masiguro ang pagdalo ng mga resource persons natin?
Thrice invited, Your Honors. Twice. 5 times with attempts, unsuccessful attempts to be served as subpoenas, Your Honor. Subpoenas at the Senate, Your Honor. So that would be 8, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Chair, based on the narration of our COMSEC, I think the committee has gone over and beyond what is usually practiced by committees when it comes to invitations for resource persons and witnesses to attend our hearings. At nakikita naman po ng lahat ng mga mamamayan natin na sumusunod sa atin na regular naman po ang hearings ng Committee ng Good Government patungkol sa issue na pinag-uusapan natin sa pondo ng Office of the Vice President at sa Office of the DepEd Secretary nung panahon po siya ay kalihim ng kagawaran pong ito. Ngayon po, Mr. Chair, given that there is a defiance by these resource persons, willful defiance of these resource persons not to attend our hearings, given that last hearing we already went over and beyond what is necessary for us, I think it is incumbent upon ourselves as members of this committee to exercise our power so that we can ensure that in the succeeding and in the following hearings that the good government will conduct, talagang dumalo na po sila. Kasi ilang oras po ang nagugugol at inuubos po natin para pag-usapan ito when in fact we can already proceed to other pressing matters. But because of their defiance, at limbo yung ilang mga usapin na dapat po natin tinatalakay. So Mr. Chair, can I just request from the COMSEC? COMSEC, can you please give me a list of those invited and yet defy and continue to defy our invitation? Can I request for a 1-minute suspension, Mr. Chair? Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, with regards to the personalities who are supposed to be here, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, nandito po ba siya, COMSEC?
Your Honor, wala po.
Si Ms. Gina Acosta, is she here?
Wala rin po, Your Honor.
She is the Special Disbursing Officer, tama po?
For the OVP, sir. Yes.
Alright. What about Attorney Sunshine Fajarda? Nandito po ba siya?
Not present as well, Your Honor.
What about Mr. Edward Fajarda? Is he here?
Not present as well, Your Honor.
Ms. Juliet Villa del Rey.
Confirmed attendance and present here, Your Honor.
Alright. Mr. Kevin Tenido.
Present, Your Honor. Here. Confirmed, sir.
Ms. Edeline Rabago.
Present here, Your Honor.
Rosalyn Sanchez.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chair, with that being said, for the individuals, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, Ms. Gina Acosta, Attorney Sunshine Fajarda, and Mr. Edward Fajarda, I move that we cite in contempt these individuals for their continuous defiance to attend the committee hearings on good government.
Second to the motion.
Second, Mr.
Seconded.
Chair.
Insofar as individuals, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, Ms. Gina Acosta, Attorney Sunshine Fajarda, and Mr. Edward Fajarda, there is a motion to cite them in contempt in accordance with Section 11A. Official to obey summon. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair.
Congressman Akop.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I move that the four resource persons who are absent and disobeyed our summons, Attorney Lemuel Ortonio, Madam Gina Acosta, Asek Sunshine Fajarda, and Mr. Edward Fajarda, after being cited in contempt, be penalized and detained at the premises of this House of Representatives for a period up to the time the final report of the committee is submitted for the plenary's deliberation. So move, Mr. Chair.
Is there any second to the motion?
Second, Mr. Chair.
Duly seconded. Hearing none. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
Thank you, Brad.
Madam Comsec, please take note of the manifestation of Congressman Akop.
Noted, Your Honor, the Secretariat is preparing the citation, the orders cited, and the orders as well, Your Honor, for taking full custody.
Is it my understanding, Mr. Chair, that given that we have already acted on the motion to cite into contempt and the proper penalty will be issued to them, COMSEC and the Sergeant at Arms be notified of the action of the committee?
Yes, Your Honor. We will, Your Honor.
After sending the electronic mail containing the subpoena ad testificandum, Your Honor, we, the Secretariat, deemed it prudent to ensure that there would be a delivery receipt once it is actually successfully delivered by the house server. So at 1:42 p.m. on November 8, 2024, we received confirmation from the postmaster at ovp.gov.ph, the server of the Office of the Vice President, confirming that our email containing the subpoena ad testificandum has been delivered to the electronic mail of Attorney Sunshine Fajarda at sunshine.fajarda@ovp.gov.ph, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman, with the indulgence of Chairman ako.
Congressman Dan Fernandez.
Lagi na pong practice yan eh. They refuse to accept the invitation. And this representation wanted to find out who that person is and who ordered him not to accept the invitation.
May I, Your Honor? I'll just look into the report. On November 7, there was on November 8, the person who refused to receive the subpoenas for Attorney Zulaika and Attorney Fajarda per the report of the Legislative Service Bureau. It was certain Attorney Emily Torrentina from the Legislative Affairs Division of the OVP.
Mr. Chairman, can we invite that person as well? And for us to find out why babae ba siya? Oh ma'am, andito po pala kayo. Why did you refuse to accept the
Your Honor, oath has not been administered. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman, can we administer the oath of those first time that attended this hearing?
Pautan natin sila lahat. Comsec, pwede po ba paki-out na lahat sabay-sabay?
Thank you, Your Honors. Bentira. But since you are willing to testify, Your Honor, and give your statements, Your Honor, it was requested that she will be giving her oath as well, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I may, respectfully.
Please administer the oath first.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this inquiry, Your Honor? I do. The oath has been administered for the resource persons, Ms. Rabago, Mr. Tenido, Attorney Sanchez, and Ms. Villadere. However, Attorney Emily Torrentira refuses to take her oath, Your Honors.
Mr. Chairman, I'm just wondering why attorney, what's the name of that person?
Attorney Emily.
Emily Torrentira, Your
refuses to
Honor.
raise her hand for the oath taking. Can we ask her why she refuses to take her oath?
May I, Mr. Chair?
You can all sit down, ma'am. Upo na po.
Thank you.
Bakit daw po ayaw ninyo mag-take ng oath?
No, Your Honor, I am not refusing to take the oath. Prior to being asked to take the oath, I was trying to explain, Your Honor, that I am not an invited resource person. Second, that I've only been asked now to explain why there was no receipt for subpoena for the persons who are not present here. That is what I'm trying to say, Your Honors, respectfully. I just wanted to explain that as part of the Legal Affairs Division of the office, I wanted to explain why we did not receive. In accordance with the rules governing inquiries in aid of legislation, wherein the rules of court suppletorily applies, Rule 14 in relation to Rule 21 of the Rules of Court, Your Honors, personal service must be made to resource persons who are being issued subpoena. With that, Your Honor, they being not present in the office at that time, no person can receive on their behalf and that hence there will be no proper service. Respectfully, Your Honors.
Well, we accept that that guidelines, no, that you mentioned a while ago. But you all know that this is an aid of legislation, and the reason why we are trying to course this invitation to the office of the president, we discussed this lengthily already, and the testimony of Attorney Lopez is so important to us. And also si Fajarda. And I think, Mr. Chairman, with this kind of explanation that being manifested by Attorney Tolentino, as much as we accept that that premise of her, but somehow we are all guided with moral decency, no? That somehow, sana naman, umattend naman po sila dito kahit na sabihin po natin that, yun nga po, ito po yung sinasabi nung inyong minention a while ago, but I think somehow sa akin personally that is not accepted. And isang tanong lang, attorney, have somebody told you not to accept all those invitations?
No, Your Honor. It was a.
So it
is in accordance with the rules, Your
So
Honor.
it's your own
Attorney,
volition.
we will recognize you later because hindi po kayo nag-take ng oath. Okay na po.
Chairman.
You've already said your piece.
Thank you, Your
Gentlemen.
Honor.
Congressman
May I
Paduano,
ask
you're
the
recognized.
good attorney, what is your role in this? You are not invited, but you are present in today's hearing, and you never take your oath. Why?
Counsel.
What is your presence?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, I am the Chief of Legal Affairs of the Office of the Vice President.
So?
I am here to represent the institution, Your Honor.
So you are here to represent the institution. You should, before talking, you should take your oath. Because that is on record. You're a lawyer. You know that. You cannot speak unless until you take your oath. That's the rule, internal rules of this House and this committee. You cannot speak unless you take your oath. Or else, I will move to excuse you in this room.
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Chair.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. Mr.
What
Chair,
is your point of order?
yeah, I take the position of Congressman Paduano. I really don't know why she's here. Has she forwarded any explanation written as to her attendance?
And then, Mr. Chairman,
No,
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, a while ago, she was trying to tell us that she is the representative of the Office of the Vice President. And if you are the representative of the Vice President, you have this reason to take your oath as well.
Yeah, but other than that, Mr. Chair, before we can even proceed to asking her to take her oath, has she communicated officially to the committee that she is indeed representing the Office of the Vice President? Is there any letter that whereby Attorney Tolentino is given authority to represent the Office of the Vice President, Comsec?
None, Your Honor.
Did you submit your authority?
If I may, Your Honor, respectfully.
Yes, please.
Mr. Chair, can we just call for a 5-minute suspension? Kausapin muna natin kung ano ba talaga kasi
5-minute suspension declared by the chair.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Congressman J.J. Suarez, you're recognized.
Yeah. Mr. Chair, gusto ko lang po ilagay sa tamang perspective yung dahilan kung bakit po pina-excuse po natin yung isang individual na dumalo sa ating hearing. Baka po kasi magkaroon ng misunderstanding why she was excused from our hearing. Number one, she was not invited to attend today's hearing. Number two, she did not take her oath. So we don't even know the personalities and the circumstances to why she is here. And no communication was forwarded to the committee as to her attendance. For all we know, she can be somebody posing for somebody, and the committee cannot act on mere presentation without proper representation to the said committee, Mr. Chair. So para lang po maunawaan ng lahat kung bakit po natin pinakiusapan na ma-excuse yung isang individual na nagpakilala na Attorney Tolentino. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair.